It is Friday, July 3rd, 2026. It is 11 days until the All-Star game in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park. I don't know which Mets will be there besides Juan Soto. There really aren't many deserving, except maybe some relievers. It is also 31 days until the trade deadline. Tick tock, tick tock. Who will stay and who will go? We are on the road in hot Atlanta, Georgia, about to play 4 games versus the Atlanta Braves. Yes, I double checked that. We're playing 4 games starting on a Friday. I am the Mets head, talking all things New York Mets, with a preview of game 88 versus the Atlanta Braves. If you enjoy my content, I ask that you please like and subscribe to the Mets head on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. We have lost 10 out of the last 12 games. I guess getting a new manager didn't make a difference. Except I would say Andy Green is not a good manager. We definitely need an experienced manager that is going to tell players like it is and make good decisions. That's really all we need. We need a manager that makes good decisions. We have scored 36 runs in those 12 games, which works out to 3 runs a game, which is better than before, but it's still not great. I think the manager and the organization really needs to decide what we're doing. You fired Mendoza and didn't replace him with any of your current coaches. You brought in the head of player development. That tells me that you're playing for the future and you're trying to develop the players that you have right now. And then yet Andy Green seems to make peculiar moves that goes against player development. And it's really not playing to win, and he's not playing to lose. He's like in the middle somewhere. Make up your mind. These guys got to decide what we're doing. Because I noticed in that last game, when they were down by 5 runs, you leave Jared Young in instead of bringing in Vientos, who needs the at-bats, and who you need to know if he's worth something, to trade him or to keep him. I mean, you bring in CNL Perez, but then you waste A.J. Minter when you're down by 7 runs. Make up your mind. Joey Gerber was in a high-pressure situation a few days ago, and then you don't use him at all? Wasn't that a great time to use him? I don't know. I feel like it seemed obvious that bringing in the head of the player development as your manager is saying that you're playing for the future, but he doesn't seem to be doing that. We are now 35-51, 16 games under 500. Last place in the NL East, 15 and a half games behind Atlanta. We're about 10 games out of the last wildcard spot. We're in the bottom 5 teams in baseball. I don't see a turnaround happening. Atlanta is 50-34, 16 games over 500. First place in the NL East. They're in the top 5 mix in the majors. Not number 1, not number 2. But they're a good team. On the mound for Atlanta is 30-year-old right-hand pitcher Grant Holmes from Conway, South Carolina. He is 6 feet tall, 226 pounds, drafted by the Dodgers with the 22nd pick overall in 2014. Rodon was picked 3rd, Kyle Schwarber 4th, Aaron Nola was 7th, Jeff Hoffman went 9th, and we chose Michael Conforto 10th overall. Trey Turner was 13th. Our own Luke Weaver was selected 27th by the Cardinals. Logan Webb was 118th. And going 1,120th was Super Bowl champion MVP Patrick Mahomes, selected by the Tigers. Holmes has only played for the Braves in the majors. How he got there was that the Dodgers traded him with Frankie Montas to Oakland for Josh Reddick and Rich Hill in 2016. He then signed a contract with Atlanta in 2022. This is his third year in the majors. He has pitched 64 games. He is 10-14 with a 3.87 ERA. 262 walks in 260 innings with 106 walks. That's a walk every 2.5 innings. Last year, he pitched in 22 games. He was 4-9 with a 3.99 ERA, 123 strikeouts in 115 innings, with 54 walks, which is about a walk every 2 innings. This year, he's pitched in 16 games. He is 4-4 with a 3.96 ERA, 69 strikeouts in 77 innings, with 37 walks, which is about a walk every other inning. In his career against the Mets, he has pitched 2 games. He is 0-1 with a 2.0 ERA, 13 strikeouts and 9 innings with 4 walks. The current Mets roster is batting 190 against him with a 499 OPS, 4 hits in 21 at bats with only 1 extra base hit, a double by Eric Wagaman. The lineup can kind of go in a few different directions. You could work for developing some players to focus on the future of the team. Then there is creating a lineup that's trying to win right now, which we're not completely out of it. We're kind of out of it, but we're not completely out of it. And with that is also you could have a lineup that is showcasing players that you want to trade. And I've seen all three kind of moves by this new manager. I've seen him saying, "Oh no, we got to win. Let's bat Soto second." I've seen development by saying, "Okay, we're going to play Mauricio." I've also seen showcasing, like Jared Young staying in the game way too long. I'm thinking maybe they want to trade him, but he really wasn't putting him in positions to do well, so I don't think that would help. I mean, you could try to load up the top of the lineup and go Lindor, Bichette, Soto, or Lindor, Soto, Bichette, and then bat Ewing fourth, Alvarez fifth, Ben sixth, and then Young, Beatty, Mauricio. I don't really like Ewing batting in the middle of the lineup. Or at least with your best 3 hitters, 1, 2, 3. I think the best lineups have length to them, where they have those bigger hitters, maybe not 1, 2, 3, but maybe down a little bit. Or you can work on getting guys at bats. I think there's a good chance after this game we're going to face 2 straight lefties, and Ewing may not start. I would like to lead off AJ Ewing, make him get as many at bats as possible, set him up to be the leadoff hitter for the future. Then right now I'm thinking to bat Alvarez second. Give him lots of at bats. Because if you can get him going, That's adding another big bat to the lineup. And I think if Alvarez is batting in front of Soto, I think he will benefit greatly from it. He'll also benefit greatly from having Ewing in front of him. Then for right now, I'm thinking Lindor should bat fourth or Bichette, either way. Fourth, fifth, Lindor, Bichette. Then Benj batting sixth, followed by a bunch of lefties. So I think that most likely they may avoid putting in the lefties against Soto. So even more so than bet Bichette fourth to protect Soto a bit. Lindor fifth. He's been doing okay against lefties so far. Then Benj sixth. It's very likely they'll bring in a lefty for Lindor, who's not terrible from the right side. But then Benj is good against lefties. And then you can pinch hit for Young, who should bat seventh and play first base. Beatty should bat eighth. Keep playing him while Semion's out. I'm thinking I'd put him in left field and put Young at first base. Or you could put Young in left field and Beatty at first base. And then I really think Mauricio should bat ninth. While he's up on the team, he should be playing. He should be playing against right-hand pitchers. You could always take him out later. You got 4 right-hand hitters on the bench ready to go. Starting for the Metsies is Great Scott, the 27-year-old right-hand pitcher Christian Scott from Coconut Creek, Florida, is 6'4", 215 pounds. Drafted by the Mets in the 5th round in 2021. We drafted Kumar Rocker with our 10th pick overall, and he did not sign. Matt McLean was 17th by the Reds. Jackson Merrill, 27th by the Padres. Mason Miller was 97th, selected by Oakland. Hunter Goodman was selected 109th by Colorado. And Ben Rice was selected 363rd by the Yankees. The only other major league experience he has was in 2024, where he pitched 9 games. He was 0-3 with a 4.56 ERA, 39 strikeouts in 47 innings, with just 12 walks, which is a walk every 4 innings. This year he has pitched well. He's pitched in 10 games. He is 2-0 with a 3.20 ERA, 53 strikeouts in 43 innings with 21 walks, which is a walk every 2 innings. But if you take out that first outing, it's a walk every 2.5 innings. He pitched against the Braves once in 2024, got the loss after pitching 6 innings with a 4.5 ERA, 8 strikeouts, and 2 walks. The current Braves roster is batting 176 against him with a 399 OPS, 3 hits and 17 at-bats with no extra base hits. All 3 of those hits were by Michael Harris. Looking at the Braves roster, the players we need to look out for, the biggest power threat in the lineup is Matt Olson, who is batting 272 with an 864 OPS and has 20 home runs and 22 doubles. He's on pace for 80 extra base hits, 52 RBIs. Ozzie Albies is having a good year, hasn't been hurt. Is playing better than he has in the few years past, batting 276, 769 OPS. He's got 13 home runs. Not stealing bases, though. Michael Harris is also having a good year. He is the Braves' best hitter, batting 293 with an 817 OPS. He has 14 home runs. The shortstop, Mauricio Dubon, is doing pretty well, 265, 734 OPS. They still got Austin Riley, who's only batting 207 this year, with 8 home runs. Drake Baldwin's doing very well as a catcher, 255, 793 OPS, 14 home runs. And our old pal Dominic Smith has been getting playing time, batting 279, 737 OPS. I'm actually comparing here. Everyone's saying Drake Baldwin's having a great year, 255, 793 OPS. Alvarez is batting 245 with a 736 OPS. He's not that far off, and he has 9 home runs. So everyone calling for the waiving of Francisco Alvarez, you got to think again, people. This week also, Olsen has been hitting well, batting 300 with a 783 OPS. And Dubon, batting 278 this week, 739 OPS. They're not a great hitting team, but they're going to have 3 guys possibly with 30 home runs this year, possibly 4 with Drake Baldwin. But we got to beat these stinking Braves. Let's go, Mets go. Until next time, I'm One Gun.